Alright boys, it's the morning and good morning, and we're gonna go feed the babies real quick, and then we're gonna head to Pen Gale, see what the cows did, see if the sheep need to be moved. Let's get it. Look at this guy. Dude, I freaking love sheep. Sheep are awesome, and people sleep on sheep because they're not as cool as cows. But look at these guys. These guys are great. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you guys, but they're all the ewes basically. They do great. No, you guys still hungry? I just fed these guys. Now we're gonna go to Pen Gale. Alright boys, so what we're also gonna do is, I did see that one of the sheep did have this thing called lockjaw, and I was talking to my manager, and she was talking about basically that can either be two things, that'd be a parasite, like a high parasite load, or a protein deficiency, which, you know, that could make sense because the soil pH of the farm that I'm grazing them at doesn't have many, like, it's not within the threshold basically for legumes like clover, or I mean alfalfa's not really gonna do it, like clover or but yeah, clover basically to grow, and so that could totally be the case. So if it is like a parasite thing, we're gonna give him this thing, Sidectin, and basically he probably weighs 50 pounds, so we'll give him 6 milliliters. So I gotta go to the dairy and get a syringe, and then we should be good. But yeah. All right, so we got it. We got a 6 milliliter syringe, and I'm kind of breaking one of the rules that I set. Basically, it's like I don't have any water in the back, which is fine because it's gonna be a rainy, overcast day. It's not gonna be it's 100 degrees out. And the sheep don't really drink that much water, and if the cows went through 110 gallons in one day, then we got a bigger problem. But yeah, I'm just gonna drop this file off real quick at the shop because I found it in my car when I was cleaning it out, just so I can be square with the shop. All right, we are all square. All right. So my plan for the day basically is, after we go to the sheep, treat all the sheep, make sure everybody's good over there, I am going to head back to the dairy, and today's gonna be, we're not gonna be making hay today, obviously, so today's gonna be a good day for me to just clean a lot of stuff, clean and grease and, you know, all that kind of stuff, just make sure everything's looking good, ready to roll right into Bales, making hay and all that kind of stuff, which we definitely will tomorrow. So yeah, the mechanic's gonna come today, and he is gonna, on the baler, he's gonna replace some bearings and stuff like that, so I might be able to film some of that kind of stuff, just see what we're doing. And yeah, but right now we're just gonna go to Pen Gale. Right now we're just gonna go to a farm where I have my animals, and we're gonna go check on that and see what's good with that. But yeah, it's kind of a rainy, snotty day out, so good day to catch up on some stuff. All right, so just getting to the farm now and stuff like that, and I see a lot of birders, you know, like, and I think that birders and farmers, especially grazers, should be best friends. You know, I mean, obviously with ground nesting birds, if you caught hay, there is some contention there. However, I believe that because of the flies and stuff like that come with the animals, it's a kind of a win-win situation. You know, yeah, I see a ton of birds with the cows, you know, and I think that ruminants, like grazing ruminants and birds, have basically evolved together, you know, and they have a symbiotic relationship. So birders and grazers should be friends, You know, I understand the hay aspect of it, but you know, hopefully in the future I don't have to cut any hay. You know, hopefully in the future all I do is graze. You know. Yeah, look at her. Wow. Man, she just looks so good. See that left side right there? That's her left side. She's just completely full. Nobody's got pink eye. Everybody looks great. Super friendly. Super docile. No ticks on her. Life is good. Yeah, you're doing great. Definitely small, but you know, I mean, she's a low-line Angus, so it's like she's supposed to be small. And we got milkweed over here. Milkweed actually like just actually exploded with growth. You know, she is definitely like not the run. I'd say she was like probably the least genetically superior of any of these guys, because I had her with the bull. Actually, I was trying to breed her to a dairy bull because I felt like she had more of a dairy frame to her. She had longer legs. You know, she kind of looks like a dairy cow a little bit. You know, she's got a big frame in the front, but she's tight in the back, and she would not settle with that bull. So it could be the bull's fault, but it also could be that she's just not into it. You know. But here we got Danny here, and Danny is probably my favorite looking cow. It looks absolutely fantastic. And she's nice and happy, super docile. She's nice and full. You know, she's very round, stubby legs, close to the ground. Just looks absolutely amazing. Super friendly. You know, just everybody should want a cow like her in their herd. Fortunately, I'm not going to be breeding these guys back just because they're crossbred with they're out of Holsteins. They're dairy Holsteins that were bred to Angus, and I think that crossbred vigor just makes them absolutely amazing cows. Let's look at the manure score real quick. Find it. Here we go. There's a manure score right there, and that stuff. You want it to look like pumpkin pie, and that looks like pumpkin pie to me. The consistency is looking like pumpkin pie, but yeah, super pumped about that. They got plenty food left. You know, I'm really glad that I let this grow for so long, but I'm just gonna walk around here a little bit, just look at the grass, see what we're working with. But very, very happy. And then they got a nice dry spot right here that we can lay in and be comfortable and all that kind of stuff. So very, very happy about that. You can just see, I mean, I don't know if it does it any justice, but you can just see they got like lots of grass left, and it's in its vegetative state right now. It's in the vegetative state right now, which is super nice, and you know, feeling really good about the way that we're rotating them. And I'm gonna keep them in here. I kept it in here 2 days last time. It was a tight rotation. You know, I think that keeping them in 3 days is a good idea, because it will let the other paddocks kind of rest. And then, but I gotta think about it a little bit more, because now that I say that out loud, what I get worried about is basically the summer slump. And when I say summer slump, I'm talking about, one second, let me just adjust my camera here. When I talk about the summer slump, I'm talking about like July, the middle of July. So like cool season grasses, they have a growth chart that like goes like this, exponential, and then it dips down, and then at the end of the season again, it goes back up. So, but not quite as much. It's like kind of like this, like that. It peaks like in June and July, basically early July, and then basically July and August, when it's really hot, the cool season grasses. Oh, she's saying, she's saying, what's up? Cool season grasses basically go dormant. So what I'm thinking, I mean, I could move them quickly, because I gotta think about this and ask, and just like do a little bit of research, you know, because it's like I could moving quickly, like 2 days in each paddock, and then have a short rotation. Like I have around 3.3 acres here, so if I did 0.5 every 2, so I'll be able to basically rotate them through the 3 acres in what, 18 days, 21 days, or something like that. Which that might be enough. Might be enough, especially if I leave some residual in this paddock. So, yeah, I'll have to think about it a little bit. I like the idea of keeping them in here for 3 days each, though. Kind of gives me some flexibility to hay and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't think I damaged the grass too hard last time, which allowed it to come back, which is nice. And that just shows give good residual, and it'll give back to you. So speaking of that one guy that does have ball jaw, I was talking a little bit of that, like on the ride up here, but god dang, the grass is thick. Wow, absolutely amazing. Here are the sheepies. They're doing a great job mucking up that one spot, making it look bad. It's all right though. I'm not mad. But we're gonna put some alfalfa down, and I'm gonna try to catch that guy. I got one shot to catch him basically, and then we're gonna treat him, and then yeah, hopefully he's okay. But man, they're just really liking that one spot. Probably the driest spot here. So I might have to. I could actually take this like little line in, and kind of keep them off that spot, just so they don't muck it up too bad. But they'll probably just pick another spot to muck up. But yeah, they got plenty of grass left, which is nice. I wanted to hit that other spot over there, so I might just corner this off right here and keep them out of there. But yeah, that ram especially, oh my god, that big boy alpha ram right there, he's getting fat. He's become a fat boy off this grass, so super happy about that. But let's treat this guy. So boom, as you guys can see, Sidectin oral drench for sheep, and we're gonna give, he's probably like 60 pounds, we're gonna give him 6 milliliters, which is perfect because this is a 6 milliliter syringe. So let's just fill this up real quick. This stuff is expensive, so we're gonna be a little bit careful about it. I'm gonna just take this off. I don't know how this stuff is like bad for you or whatever to touch, but oh. Jesus Christ, I'm getting attacked already. There you go. All right, so pour this in. Perfect. All right, so a little bit more, but it says on the bottle not to underdose. So should be good right here. Nice, okay. Dude, I should have got a cap for this thing, but I didn't. It's all right. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. You guys have that. No more. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, I got him. Okay. Alright, buddy. Just relax. Relax, buddy. Just relax. I'm gonna give you Nice little drench. My hand. This is good for you. Alright, son of a bitch. You definitely drank it. Ow, my hand. Alright. So, we got the wire here. Boom. Let's just keep them off this spot. It's just getting mucked up and the grass is going to die there. So, just going to reattach all the electrodes. And then I think they should be good. Yeah, I might just keep that one up. A little bit of an issue here. You guys just love being on this side, I guess. That's so funny. I don't get it. Y'all can go back. Go back. Come on. All right. They'll probably just jump over this line, but it's all right. All right, so I think we should be good. I mean, the sheep are kind of pissed that I took away their bedding spot, but it's just like, dude, like, you guys are gonna kill the grass there, and you know, I mean, maybe some sheep expert will be like, dude, no, you gotta let them have that area, you know. But I mean, at least for the cows, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they don't. Maybe it's the whole thing is like you just don't. You rotate them quickly. You know, you don't leave them in there for more than a couple days. But yeah, I mean, I think they're chilling. They should be good. I hope. The one thing that I hope is that one sheep doesn't get his horns stuck in there, but that might be bad. I think he'd be able to get out. He's a big boy. Might just like tweak and like all get out or something like that. But you know, got two fences right next to it, so it's like, hey guys, you know, and it's also like they ate the grass in there, so it's like, hey guys, we gotta start moving on to the fresher, greener pastures, you know. But yeah, I mean, I love the way that the cows look. I love the way the sheep looked. We're starting to get dialed in, which is nice. And then I'm gonna go back to the farm, and I'm gonna power wash